Out of all the things that Disney gave us, the one good thing that they did give us was good relationships and good dynamics, giving us the iconic couples that we can name today. And many we pretty much have enjoyed majority of our lives, and we never had a problem with. But Disney loved doing something that I couldn't help but notice. The couples that were identical to one another. And I could not understand why they went down this path. I hated it so much growing up. The first one I could easily think of was Deuce and Dina. Even just thinking of the names, they didn't even try to make it any different from one another. And then Deuce is known as the school's like dealer or whatever. And like he sells things, has the headphones around his neck. Look at this clip. She's wearing the exact same thing and she has the exact same gimmick that he does. They both do the same thing. They're just different genders. And it got worse throughout the show because there was no development. There was no real connection between the two. It was literally just the fact that they were the same person, but just two different genders. And another reason why I really didn't like this trope in the first place is because the other partner never added to the main, like, person that we see throughout the show. Dina never added anything to Deuce. I don't think she made him a better character or made him any more relevant than what he was already doing in the beginning. He didn't change him. He didn't change because she was brought into the picture. They just kept recycling the same thing over and over and over again. But then again, I don't think Shake It Up was one of those shows where you were going to get any depth with anyone. Like, yeah, they had their serious moments, but it's a dancing show. You wasn't going to get that. So I'll let them slide with it. But they could have at least tried. Like, if she's going to be Dina, like, they could have made her gimmick something totally different. Like, I hate that they made it just the same thing that he did, but just she's a girl now. These next two ships are basically the same thing. Carrie and Dez is just Dumb and Dumber. That's literally it. She didn't shape him in any way. She didn't make him a better character. He didn't make her a better character. It was literally just, they needed a relationship to happen, so here's what you got. It's the same thing again. Dumber and Dumber. But the crazy part is, in the earlier episodes where we saw Skylar for the first time, she acted nothing like that. And then when they reintroduced her, like doing that song with Teddy or whatever, they made her so stupid for no reason. And I guess she's more stupider than PJ, which, I mean, I guess, but again, it didn't add to their development. It didn't add to his development. Like, I just don't understand the point of making characters get into relationships, but if the whole joke is one is dumb and one is dumber, then what's the point? You could have just had them being dumb separately. Like, I never understood that. But I guess it's more of just, I guess they were cute and they can just film them being cute. I don't know. This ship actually irritated me because I feel like Girl Meets World could have at least tried a little bit. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, well, we gotta have one of the side characters get somebody, so we just toss in anyone. And Smackle was what they came up with. Even the name, again with Dina and Deuce, Smackle and Farkle. What are we? And I know that's like her nickname, but why? Why did it have to be the similar version of him, but just as a girl? Why couldn't it have been someone who probably is smart, just like Farkle, but I don't know. Like, they made her wacky and all that type of stuff. Like, I feel like if we're gonna stick with the wackiness, they just made her Riley, but smarter. If you really think about it, she literally does everything that Riley does, but she's just more. She has more accolades to her. But other than that, this is literally just Riley and Farkle, which I wish they would have made into a concept in the first place instead of just creating the same character over and over and over again. But I don't know. That's why I could never get into this dynamic, because it's literally just Farkle talking to himself. And then I don't think she cared about him like that. Like, they got into a deeper reason why she was flirting with other people, because she was insecure that Farkle would fall for somebody else, which, that's such a cop-out. I don't believe that story. I think they knew that ship was weak, so they just had to make up something in the first place, when all they had to do was not make her similar to Farkle. But yeah, that's my little rant. I feel like Disney could have done 10 times better with these ships, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for sticking around and listening to me rant and say whatever. If you like my content, continue to like and subscribe, and also subscribe to my Patreon, and let's just have a little community on there, build more, talk about writing or any other medias that you want me to discuss, and we can discuss it there, or we could discuss it on YouTube, whichever works. But yeah, I've been Nishay, and I hope to catch you later.